WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM, and I have some lovely folks in the studio with us this morning. Hi, kid. Everybody say hello at once.
Hi.
There you go. There you go. Sarah Ross is with us, Children and Youth Services, and Sarah, you brought some others with you today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Haven't had you here for a while. It's good to catch up again.
Thanks for having me back.
And by the way, folks, you can join us on Facebook Live here this morning and see this whole shebang going with these young kids full of energy. Look at them over there. They're just chomping at the bit. So who'd you bring with you today?
I have Terri Wells, who is our foster care coordinator. I have Kasey Kennedy, who is our foster care supervisor, her son Brady, and my daughters Amelia and Sadie.
There you are. There you are. All right, so the kids are waving to everybody on Facebook. Foster care, let's talk about it. It is a situation that, while it's sad from one standpoint that there is so much need for foster care, it's great that there is such a program in place to offer foster care.
Yes, it's absolutely an essential part of our program. A big part of my job is to recruit and retain good quality foster parents so that when we do have to remove children from their homes for child abuse or neglect, we have a good place in our own community to put those children.
Mm-hmm. And right now that need is more than ever, isn't it?
The need is great. We have approximately 30 licensed homes right now, but we have approximately 80 children in our custody. So there are a lot of really, really great kids out there that could use a foster parent or a foster home to help them out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that ratio obviously is not the one that you want to have.
It's not.
What happens and how is care given in the interim to those children in need?
Well, there's a lot of different situations for a lot of different kids. Because kids' needs are so different, there's various private providers we contract with, but the ideal situation is that we have Indiana County licensed foster homes. These are people that we know. These are people that we work with, people that we support. And sometimes the situations are temporary. They can last for a couple of days, a couple of weeks. And sometimes they become more permanent and they can turn into an adoption.
So there are a variety of ways to deal with a variety of issues.
Absolutely. We need a lot of support. We need a lot of help from foster families. We need people that are willing to take in a kid for a couple days or up to an adoption. There's a lot of misinformation about how the foster care and adoption system works. So we really, really encourage people to call Terri Wells, our foster care coordinator, and learn more about the system and see if it's for them.
We're going to talk to Terri in just a moment, but I want to meet these kids. I want to meet these kids who are here. Everybody come up to the microphone. Say hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Brady.
Brady what?
Brady McGinnis.
Brady McGinnis. Huh?
Brady McGinnis Jack.
Jack. Okay. I forgot to put that last part in. That's my fault. That's my fault. You having a good day today?
Yes.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to, and your mom's with you, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there she is, right there. He had to check and just make sure she was still there. Good. Let's meet Sarah's daughters. Good morning.
Hi.
What's your name?
Amelia.
Amelia. And what grade are you in?
Third.
You're in third grade? I forgot to ask, Brady, what grade are you in?
So
You're in third grade as well. Okay, and let's meet your sister. She has to stand on her tippy toes to get to the microphone, doesn't she? What's your name?
Sadie.
Sadie. And how old are you, Sadie?
6.
And what grade are you in?
First.
You're in first grade. Wow. That's 3 pretty good kids that are here today. And there are kids who are in need across Indiana County right now. And thankfully, these children are cared for in families, and we want to make sure that every child is cared for. Terri, let's get you in here, and maybe we can either pull the microphone up and let's get your cohort in here as well to speak with us here this morning. As we're talking about foster care in Indiana County, and besides throwing dust all over me as you drive by me on our dirt road on which we both live, you have other things to do in life, and this is one of them.
Correct.
And it's a passion of yours, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think each one of us have somebody in our past that has influenced us throughout our life. School teacher, Sunday school teacher, somebody that has ingrained and stuck with us throughout our life. And as a foster parent, you can become that. If a child ends up going back home, whatever time period you have that child, you've made that moment for them. You've made that memory. You may have changed their life forever. So it's an awesome position to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And let's turn to the other microphone and say the position again.
I'm Terry's supervisor. I'm the foster care program supervisor. So since Terry and I have taken over the foster care program over the last couple of years, we've really tried to grow the number of Indiana County homes that we have so that when Indiana County children are unfortunately taken into foster care, we can keep them here with homes that we personally know and have certified. Terry keeps everything in-house. She runs a really great program. We train our foster parents ourselves. All of our foster parents together are like a family. They support each other. They're a really great group, and we'd love to just watch it grow, continue to add to it so that we can keep our kids here with us.
Terry said a couple of moments, or not Terry, but Sarah said a couple of moments ago that there are some misconceptions out there about what foster care is and what it does. What are some of those misconceptions?
I think some of the misconceptions are that once you're in foster care, that it's not a family setting, that it's kind of in a facility. That's what we try to avoid. Our foster care system are all homes. Children go with families. And sometimes we just have kids for a short period of time while their parents work out their issues. And then they go home. Foster care isn't a permanent situation always. We try to always work towards reunification. That is our ultimate goal.
Yeah, keeping them together is so important to the kids, and continuity.
Absolutely. And we've also implemented some programs recently where we like our foster parents to have an open line of communication with the biological parents when it's possible. We try to have them work together to reach the ultimate goal of the children being with their family.
Yeah. Terry, let's talk a little bit more about how families become qualified to be foster parents and that whole process that they go through in order to be trained and to know what they're getting into when they begin this.
Absolutely. The process, I have an application book. I'll come and meet with you. I have to look over your home. The whole booklet goes through step by step what you need to do, your background clearances, home insurance, automobile insurance, basic stuff that most families generally have on hand. That stuff qualifies you. We do a deep background check, make sure everybody's above board, there's no legal problems, and then I work with you in your home for 2 or 3 hours, sit down, we talk about your life, how you grew up, situations like that. We like to know our people, we like to know where they come from, who they are, and what they're about. Then I try to match the right child in the right home. That's why I'd like a bigger pond to pull from, because successful placement is the best for the kids. So if somebody is only interested in just little infants, I try to match that. If somebody's interested in teenagers, which is a great need right now.
Yeah.
If anybody has a space for their home that we could put a teenager, I mean, you have the option right now to really change a life for somebody, to spend that time with them and ingrain that with them.
With society having taken the turn that it has in these last 5-10 years, and especially when we think about the effects of opioids throughout Indiana County, the region, the state, the nation, and all of those issues that come along with it, the need really is it's pressing right now, and in a way that it never has before.
Absolutely. And the positive anchor you can give those children to show them what a positive life can be like amidst what they've had to deal with in their own personal life until their family gets it together. That's like a great thing you can give a child. What a great gift.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what does it take for someone? What should they do if they would like to become a part of this foster care system?
All it takes is a phone call to our office. You can call 724-465-3895 and ask to talk to Terri Wells, the foster care coordinator, myself, Kasey Kennedy, or Director Ross. Just call and ask for more information, and we will be more than happy to give you everything that you ever wanted to know about being a foster parent and more. Terri takes a lot of time. She'll sit down with you and explain the whole process and go through it step by step with you.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so there you go, boys and girls. There is a need out there, and there are many, many people out there who can help to fill that need, and there are kids who right now need you to step up, and we hope that spurs you to do just that. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Thanks, kids, for coming in. There you go. They're all waving. We appreciate very much that they're able to come in, and you ladies as well, as we talk about foster care here this morning on Indiana in the Morning. All right, Fox News is coming up next.